And voting is underway in the Delhi Assembly elections. All 70 constituencies in the Indian national capital are going to polls today.
There are over 1.55 crore registered voters in Delhi, and they are set to decide the political future of the Indian national capital. The Election Commission has set up 13,766 polling stations at nearly 2,700 polling locations. There are some 700, that's precisely 699 candidates in the fray, with the Aam Aadmi Party and Congress fielding 70 candidates each. The Bharatiya Janata Party has fielded 68 candidates, giving 2 seats to its allies JDU and LJP.
The Aam Aadmi Party is eyeing a third term, while the BJP is hoping to form a government in Delhi after 28 years. During the Delhi Assembly polls in 2020, Aam Aadmi Party has won comfortable majorities, winning 62 and 67 seats respectively. BJP had finished a distant second in both these polls, while the Congress, which ruled Delhi for 15 years, had registered 0 seats in both elections. In 2013, BJP had emerged as the biggest party with 31 seats, but it couldn't form the government. Aam Aadmi Party leader Arvind Kejriwal had formed a short-lived government before President's rule was imposed for almost a year.
In the parliamentary elections held last year, over 58% voters had turned up to vote. The voter turnout in the 2020 assembly polls in Delhi was 62.59%, while in 2015, the voter turnout was 67.47% approximately. That's now 97,955 personnel, little over 8,700 volunteers. They have been deployed on the ground along with Central Police, Home Guards and Delhi Police personnel.
Former Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia is contesting from Jangpura after vacating his seat in Patparganj. We'll also see a close contest against BJP's Tarvinder Singh Marwa and Congress's Farhad Suri. Incumbent Chief Minister Atishi will be contesting against former MP Ramesh Bhiduri and Congress's Alka Lamba in Kalkaji. In the New Delhi constituency, where AAP Chief Arvind Kejriwal is fighting to retain his seat, the BJP and Congress have fielded sons of former Chief Ministers Parvesh Sahib Singh and Sandeep Dikshit, respectively. Voters will also decide the fate of other high-profile candidates like Ministers Gopal Rai, Saurabh Bhardwaj and BJP leaders Kailash Gehlot and Kapil Mishra. The results will be announced on the 8th of February.
सब साथ में आ जाए तो अच्छा रहेगा साथ में
All right. For more on this, we're now being joined by our correspondent Dharamjot Kaur, who's getting us all the updates from the ground. Dharamjot, thank you so much for joining us. What is the turnout looking like at the moment? What's the mood on ground?
Well, it's still very early. Voting just began as of an hour ago at 7 a.m. local time. I'm here at the heart of Old Delhi, where it still looks like business as usual. People are up and about. But again, very early hours, only 1 hour has passed. We have voting open till 6 p.m. in the evening. So we will see people trickling in on and off throughout the course of the day. Now, as per early trends, the set pattern that we've seen across all elections in India is that the first couple of hours usually see the older demography turning out to vote, usually the senior citizens or people who have to head out to work after casting their ballot. So that is where the things stand right now. Very, very early. The city is still relatively quiet, but we're definitely going to see more hustle and more activity as people line up to vote and choose who will form the next government in Delhi.
Dharam, as far as the critical constituencies within Delhi, out of these 70, if you can give us a gist of the ones to look out for.
Well, as you rightly mentioned, Shivan and him, there's 2 that are very, very intense, battlefield constituencies. One, as we know, where Arvind Kejriwal is contesting from the seat of New Delhi, where 2 sons of former chief ministers from BJP and Congress, respectively, are contesting against him. So that's a very intense battle to look out for. On the other hand, the Kalkaji constituency, where the current interim chief minister Atishi is contesting against BJP candidate Ramesh Bhiduri, and Alka Lamba, who briefly was with the Aam Aadmi Party before joining the Congress again. So again, both these seats is going to see a lot of action. It's going to be a very tough fight. There are other constituencies as well, that, where we see big names, Kailash Gehlot for one, who was with the Aam Aadmi Party for a very long time before switching party alliances just a couple of months before elections. So the contest is on, Shivan, and it's going to be a tough battle for the Aam Aadmi Party, for the BJP and for the Congress. All three have, they have their goals set out. We've seen AAP, reign in the national capital ever since it formed the party back in 2012. We've seen it at the helm of power ever since. Then when it comes to BJP, they haven't been in power in Delhi for over 27 years, almost close to 28 years now, despite being in power at the centre for more than 10 years. The Congress had a good run for 15 years when Sheila Dikshit was Chief Minister, but after the Aam Aadmi Party came to the picture, they have failed to make a comeback, and not just that, they don't even have a single seat as far as representation in the assembly is concerned in the past two elections. So a lot is at stake for all three parties with respect to what they're trying to achieve, and have a certain sort of, stronghold in the national capital, because it's a very interesting, it's the capital of India at the end of the day. So it's a very interesting power structure and a power hold with respect to, how the entire political structures of India is concerned. So very intense battle.
Yes.
I think we'll find out in the next 2 days when the elections are out with respect to which party claws its way back to power.
Delhi is still waking up, it seems, but you're there in the heart of Purani Delhi, as they call it, in Chandni Chowk. And of course, we'll get to know slowly what the turnout is looking like. Thanks, Dharam, for getting us the latest. We'll be keeping in touch with you through the course of the day.